Let's talk.
Giles Brown.
Life. Don't talk to me about life.
Let there be joy in your heart, a twinkle in your eye, and a dull and rather worrying pain from somewhere in nether regions, because we've come to the stage of the week, the stage of every 2 weeks, where we bring on the international man of misery, friend of the stars himself. Michael's saying, what is it, Michael?
Morning. I have to walk around with a dustpan and brush sometimes.
Why is that?
But just to pick up the names that I dropped.
Yes, exactly. No, what was it? My mum used to say when she was really, really busy, and you asked her to do something, she said, would you like me to stick a broom up my bum and we'll sweep as I walk along? So, yeah, because normally, you stay in the green room.
I do, the green room.
Yeah, the green room,
Otherwise known as the hall.
The array. How was the pufferfish sushi this morning?
Oh, it was all right, yeah. I see you got my rider.
Yeah, I got your rider, the ocelot tongues.
The blue M&Ms.
Yeah, the blue I don't know I'm going to do all the green ones now. I spent 2 hours. You know that I worked here at name drop. When I worked on Simply Red with Mr. Hucknall, because you can't call him Mick. You can't call him Mick. You can't look at Mr. Hucknall either.
Really? No, I do want to.
No, but he had people.
Oh, right.
Right, and the people's
job.
When
he was at
Mallorca. I went to Mallorca.
Oh, right. Oh, I saw him at the Punta Ramada.
Yeah, well, it won't have changed from there. But Mr. Hucknall had people. And their job, they obviously had made this job where they just got in the way of you, Mr. Hucknall. So if you couldn't, they said, we are Mr. Hucknall's people. You cannot look at Mr. Hucknall, you cannot talk to Mr. Hucknall. If Mr. Hucknall asks you what's on the rider, you ought to say to me, can you please tell Mr. Hucknall the soup is asparagus from Chile. Right, so you get to talk to a third person, and we're walking through, and me and my wonderful production little friend Nina Morning are walking through this bull ring with Mr. Hucknall in front of us and the people with us, and we're going through the back of this bull ring, and it's a big bull ring, Mallorca, and Mr. Hucknall goes, what time are we on? And Nina said, you're on like that. And what happened is she started answering, and the male person of Hucknall had just pushed us through the nearest open door.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had none of that.
Oh, well, I didn't.
I couldn't do it.
Because they could have been anything. They could have, luckily there was a soft and bouncy mattress, but they could have been a 50,000-foot drop onto, I don't know, spiked alligators or something. Anyway.
Well, you're talking about me
gate
crashing your last guest.
Okay, yes. You don't normally come in, and there you came bursting. I thought, what's going on? Is it a takeover? Is it a coup? Is he going to get the radio station first?
See, Silky.
Silky, is he? Silky.
Right.
How do you know Silky, then? Come on, you can't just say I crashed in because I knew him. So, is he...
That's Kosher Nostra.
Kosher Nostra. What's the warning sign from the Kosher Nostra? Do you get a bagel delivered? Yeah. You wake up with a bagel.
A bagel with decrepit smoked salmon in it.
Yeah, that's your warning.
Off cream cheese.
Off cream cheese.
In your bed.
Is that like the inebriati? Which is the secret society.
Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah,
from that part of the world and at that age.
Yeah,
he was. I hadn't seen him for years, and he was at Adrian's concert in London.
Yeah,
and we've got mutual friends here. So
Adrian being
Adrian Gervitz.
Yeah,
going to write a classic.
Yeah,
in an attic. Yeah. So this what we got today.
Well, today there's a whole smorgasbord, like there was in the green room.
Right.
Go on.
But first of all, buying and selling prescription fashion drugs online.
Oh, you mean this is the Aussie?
No. I mean that's.
Have you been researching again? Have you been?
Well, no. It's
you're looking rather splendid.
Thank you. I've got this Ozempic bug thing, which is like because of my inability to get it for my diabetes.
Yeah.
Because people are buying it online from. What so-called farmers?
Bulgaria.
Like, I spoke to someone the other day. Said, yeah, but it's from a proper company. I said, well, how do you know? So because they've got a web page. Oh, really?
Well,
and it's a doctor. I said, oh, and how do you know it's doctor? Because it says doctor. So I said, you don't know where this. Look, if you want to take it. Yeah. But don't be buying it offline. Don't be buying it off that you don't know what's in it. You don't. It's coming from China. It's coming from labs, it's been built, someone's building a website for £2 and charging you 100 and something pound or euros, whatever it is, and you don't know what you're sticking in your body. The laws should be tightened up. I'm not just talking about Ozempic. I mean, they're buying Valium, they're buying all sorts of prescription only drugs online, and it's really seriously dangerous. And they swear by it because they're being conned, absolutely being conned. It's like going into one of your local Chinese shops here, and because it's got Colgate toothpaste on there for €1 instead of €3, right? That's not Colgate. You don't think they've just happened to buy a parcel of Colgate? It's what's coming off the back of the lorry.
It's like buying Ray-Ban shades from the Chinese shop rather than Ray-Ban.
Yeah, your Ray-Bans. Ray-Bans, yeah. And your Louis Vuitton.
Your Louis Vuitton. But the thing is, I mean, let's think seriously here, Grumps, because is this just a symptom of the malady of the 21st century, that people are more concerned in getting a quick fix by whacking a thing into their system rather than on the hope that they can reduce weight, rather than, putting down the third croissant altoday?
I just find it, I find it distressing and annoying that legitimate users of a prescription drug can literally not get it anymore from their pharmacy because it's being sold as a fashion drug.
Yeah.
I mean, I've mentioned it before, so I'm not going to go on too much about it, but I was amazed at the conversation that I had with someone who was convinced they were buying it from a legitimate source. Also, like half the price that other people are paying for it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, that's that.
That's that one out of the way. By the way, if you want to get a Grumps across to us, these are the aforementioned numbers.
To contact TRE, please call 952 78 4000. Email studio@tre.radio. Send us a WhatsApp on +34 645 99 67 95. Message us on Facebook, Talk Radio Europe Official, or tweet us at TRE Talk Radio.
So that's the first one out of the way. What's second on the list of the day?
Printers being conned by printers.
You mean the actual people who print stuff?
No, I mean the actual machines.
Okay.
The Epsons, the HPs, and all the other makes that sell you a fabulous printer for €40, and then when you get home, then you have to. New thing is you have to sign up for a monthly ink renewal thing. And you have to go online to register your printer. I just want to buy a printer, buy the ink when I want to buy it. I don't want to have to go onto the internet to do everything, right? I don't want to have to go onto the internet to log my printer on so that I'm now a member of the Epson Club.
Oh, but you get special discounts, and you know,
and you get, and and every month we'll send you one black cartridge and one other colour of your choice. Do you know how much ink we use in a month?
I shudder to think. More than an enraged octopus. More than my goddaughter getting another tattoo.
But what happens is, as well, after a certain amount of time, these printers, for some reason, just stop. And then you have to go and buy another printer, which has happened to us. And all the inkjets that you've got, all the ink cartridges you've got, none of them fit the one that you've just bought. You bought the same model, make, but the one that's 2 years newer.
You can't possibly be, right.
And that none of those things. But also now you've got to do you've got to work it. You've got to sign it up to your phone. You've got to go onto the internet. You've got to join their club, and then it's one of these things as well that if you you have like a free trial for 3 months, right? If you don't cancel it or you forget to cancel it, you start paying a standing order from your €40 printer. Right? It's just on, and everything is on and on and on, like on selling. I got the same thing as well. Just updated my McAfee on my computer. I know I shouldn't have it. It should be someone else, but it's on there now, and it's too hard to get rid of it.
Right.
That it's become all of a sudden it was renewable, but I'd signed up that this automatically renewable things is that all of a sudden, like you look at your bank account and like €100 has gone. It's happened with my car. I had some.
You got a printer in your car?
No, but I had some service agreement for the first year that I bought my car, and I thought it was it was ongoing. Yes, it is ongoing, but at €33 a month. So I was just looking at a bank statement. I said to Patty, I said, there's €33 a month going out for Zurich. What's that for? Yeah. No idea, because I paid the insurance.
Sponsoring a no.
I paid the insurance when it was renewable. Yeah. So I can only work out this is for this ongoing service agreement, which I thought was for 1 year only.
We've got 147 buttons, remember, on that thing. Here's the thing. You know, we were talking about the other week about soap operas and how it's and Albert Square's all going off left, front and centre all the time. Do you remember having this conversation last time we met?
No.
Okay. Well, we were talking about soap operas and they're all being very...
I don't remember what I had for breakfast.
All right, fair enough. Well, anyway, and I said to you, isn't it funny how on these things you never see anybody looking at their phone on Albert Square or anything like that, right?
Right.
How many legal dramas have you seen? You know, hotshot lawyers and people and officers and the whole thing. Loads, yeah? Yeah. Where in one of those have you ever seen the printer not work?
No.
Exactly.
Never.
Exactly. So that's where either that's all a fallacy or all the good printers are going to be working in Hollywood. Right.
Everything works in Hollywood. Hollywood is renowned. You can get a parking space outside every office in Fifth Avenue. Yeah. You never have to lock your door.
Your cab driver's full of local wisdom.
Yeah. You never have to. I mean, have you ever noticed that everybody gets a parking space in America, and every phone number, first 3 digits are in every film.
I've got no idea.
555.
Okay.
Always use the area code 555 in American movies.
My friend just moved has moved from Miami to here. And he said, I said, what's it like moving here? He said, it's wonderful. He said, I can sit in a traffic jam and shout at somebody and know they're not going to shoot me because we don't carry weapons here. Anyway.
But anyway, so that's it. Printers and all these things, renewable subscriptions, the whole lot, all just got to stop. Got to stop. You got to have, it's just getting so annoying. Anyway.
Right.
Next case.
Come on.
Airline staff.
Yeah.
Did you know that they get paid commission?
No, I didn't.
They get paid commission for looking out for people whose luggage might be slightly too big for the cabin. So you get this little tiny suitcase. Right. If it's that fraction too big, they get paid commission to make sure that you get charged for it. It's a business. It's another business on top of the business.
Well, that's not fair, is it?
Well, nothing's fair, is it, with flying? I mean, you start off with a €17 ticket and finish up with a €150 ticket because you wanted a seat on the plane with a case.
But surely, in that case, they could mislead you. Couldn't say, yeah, that's fine, that's not a problem, just bring it on, and then, aha!
No, but it happens all the time, but they select, it's like, they don't do every one of them. Yeah. They look at certain cases and think, okay, well, we can get this one is a little bit too big, a little one. But it could all fit. And the other thing, of course, was you go to, and I actually do know one of the reasons for this, but I always thought it was strange that you go to check in and you check your case in, and it would be 26 kilos. And you say, I'm sorry, it's too heavy for the plane. You can't take it on, it's too heavy for the plane. But if you pay the €50 fine. Yeah, it's not too heavy for the plane, right?
Because your wallet will be lighter.
Right. So if you pay €50 more, right, you can take it on the plane. Yeah, but you said it was too heavy for the plane. Well, no. Well, actually, what we meant is, and this is also an interesting point. Do you know why there's a ceiling limit of 26 kilos?
No. Why is it 26? Why is there a ceiling limit of 26 kilos?
Because of the baggage handlers. They can only insured or allowed to lift up a certain weight. So if you have something bigger, 2 of them have to put it on the plane.
My gasp was flabbered.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing to do with the plane. It's to do with the blokes lifting it.
So what do they say to the guy? Okay, you can put your hit. They're obviously, are they in on the commission then? That's the next question.
No. It doesn't go that far.
All right, fair enough.
Chain.
All right, that's the one out of the way. Now,
Labour song on TikTok. Do you remember that one? Did you listen to that?
No, but you see, this is just wonderful because this is one of my bugbears about Spanish radio.
Well, no, yeah, but it's a Portuguese. It was a Portuguese like rap song.
Yeah,
and no one thought about translating it, and of course it was just
effing and dinging. I want to do you and my thingy, all the things.
And I think if they can't get someone to check the words of the song, but it's not boding well for the next 4 or 5 years. So yeah, listen to the song. The thing was we missed a week because of when you broke the radio station.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
So I'm sort of like...
You leave me unattended for 5 minutes and I break
I had some good points a few weeks ago.
It would have been your best show, I think.
Yeah. We missed the best show ever.
It's like the lost Elvis tapes.
Yeah. And also, I'm interested as well that I was looking online and talking about the Labour Party. Elon Musk is not too keen on Starmer.
Really, you think?
Right, and you know what is a bit worrying? It's how many followers Elon Musk has got on X or Twitter?
500 million.
Well, 200 million.
Okay, fair enough.
He's got 200 million, which is a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
Right. Trump has got 100 million.
Of course he has.
Which means this bloke has got more followers than the President of the United States.
Fake news.
Well, is it fake news?
Or is it alternative truth then?
I don't know. I to be honest with you, I'm a bit confused because all of a sudden Trump is doing things and I'm going, I shouldn't be liking this at all, but actually it's making a little bit of sense. Actually, I liked it yesterday when he turned around and said,
"Oh no, there we go. Strap in."
It's going to be a bumpy landing.
I was thinking 10 minutes. I'm just thinking to myself what sort of croissant I'm going to have when I finish the show because we're going to have this.
Men can't go into women's sports. I love it. I love it. I think it's fantastic.
There's a war on women's sports. I didn't know we had a war on women's sports. Did the women know this?
I just think it's right. I just think that if a young girl trains for years and years and years, right, she shouldn't have to stand up next to some hairy ass geezer in a blonde wig and a bikini and think that she's gonna. What are you laughing at?
Just the way you put that.
Do you think I'm being a bit unfair?
No, just some hairy ass geezer in a blonde. I'm just thinking of some 12-year-old American gymnast who's done the whole thing, and then there's
there is.
There's Bob.
Yeah, there's Bob the Builder.
Bobette.
And it's absolutely correct. But what I do like about him is and there's not a lot.
I'm going to say.
It's this thing of he does things for effect. He walks into a room, he sees the most important person in there, goes up to them, kicks them in the nuts and says, "Look, now I've got your attention, there's a couple of things I want to talk about."
If only he was that subtle, I think.
Well, no, but listen, he's raving mad, and a lot of the things that he's doing and saying are never going to get through because they've actually got to go through Congress.
Yeah.
But, he's making all these mad announcements. I mean, Musk goes in and sacks the whole department of something or other. I don't know what. And
Musk is orchestrating a coup within the American system.
Yeah, but I want to know what's happened to the My Pillow guy. Who was
smothered?
Do you remember him around last time?
Yeah.
My Pillow guy, this Mike, the pillow. He's gone up. He's upgraded, hasn't he, to Musk? I mean, the other guy was like a bit of a snake oil salesman, so they went together pretty well. But
as opposed to
what was his name, Mike something, known as the My Pillow guy.
I know who exactly.
And he's had all sorts of problems afterwards. If you Google him, he's been nicked for Mike
Lindell.
Yeah, look at the court cases.
Blimey, look at that picture.
Look at the court cases. I mean, look at him. Look, it looks like a caterpillar's crawled up his lip.
Mike, he's taking residence. It's an illegal. That's a Mexican caterpillar. I saw it. CEO Mike Lindell's bid to evade massive debt is totally preposterous. He's news. You just keep talking to yourself cash-strapped MAGA pillar entrepreneur Mike Lindell is now selling Mike Ross.
He's been dumped.
Yeah,
he's been absolutely
he paid $750,000 in pay to DHL.
Yeah,
blimey.
And he wondered why his parcels didn't get delivered.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is so he's very, very cleverly, Musk has been taken over from this My Pillow guy.
Yeah.
and seems to be quite effective. But
That's his natural hair, isn't it? Yeah, go on.
yeah, that's the colour. That's the colour hair goes after grey.
Is it? Isn't nature a wonderful thing?
Burnt orange.
Yeah, so the grey just means it gets time to revitalise itself, and then a new palette comes in.
Yeah. So there's that. There's him.
Oh, there's him. Yeah, upgrade to Musk. Now, are we get Robbie Williams?
Oh well, Patty and I want to go and see Better Man.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because. Okay. I mean, just the fact that I like his music. I quite like him. I think he's got a good personality, and he's got a film out which I'd quite like to see in the cinema.
Yes,
right.
In the flicks.
Yeah. So we were at Miramar having a bit of lunch.
Other films are available. Anyway, yeah. Go on.
And we decided, well, we'll have a bit of lunch, and then we'll go see a movie.
Yeah.
Or maybe a little bit later.
Yeah.
So we looked up at the times, like what times it started. What do you reckon the first time it's on?
Now, this is the Robbie Williams biopic about his life, isn't it? Where he himself is a CGI monkey, an ape.
Yes.
So I would think for Robbie Williams fans, let's say starting at maybe 7 o'clock of an evening.
The first showing is 10:15 p.m. 10:15. The actual.
It's not a slasher movie, is it?
It's 10:15. Well, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. Who wants to start their evening? Lots. No, but 10:15 p.m. means the film's not going to start till 11,
which means
you're going to be there till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
watching who? I mean, okay. Robbie Williams fans, well, they're not far short of my age anyway these days, are they?
It's my, you know.
I mean, it's not a thing where why have a film start at 10:15? But the only time. It's the only showing. It's 10:15 at night. What is that about?
I've no idea, Mike. But I mean, who's going to go?
I couldn't even stay awake.
You see, because they don't have projectionists. They don't have projectionists anymore because it's all on digital stuff. Right. They can just put it on any time they want because they don't have to pay projectionists, do they? That's half.
I'm just saying, what punters? Forget about that. You want to fill the theatre up. You're limited. Start at 7, 8 o'clock. You've got half a chance of selling a lot more tickets, selling a lot more popcorn, drinks, candies, whatever. It's not a good business thing. It's putting a film on at 10:15 at night as the one and only showing time.
I went to see a film at the Red Dog. Other cinemas are available, and by the way, we're giving away tickets to Kinepolis and La Cañada. And it was in the middle of the day. The Ferrari, because obviously Ferrari. We went with Dad, and it was a huge cinema. 4 of us there, 4 people, and guess what happened?
Nothing.
The 2 people who were in this, the other 2 patrons sat in front of us and talked, and it was like, come on, you've got the whole, literally the whole cinema.
No good. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that
that's
one.
That's not right.
Right, Idris.
Sorry,
Idris.
Is it skins and plates?
No, it's the
the Elba.
Elba.
I got Idris Elba.
Yeah,
it's like tennis Elba.
He's come up with a thing.
Come on.
There's a real problem in the UK and other countries and all over.
Are available.
About the stabbings that are going on.
Right.
And basically what he said is, mate, start selling knives with no points on them. I mean, have a look, mate. Have a word with yourself. That is not going to solve the problem. If you think about it, you can go be in prison and get stabbed with a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Taking the pointy end off the carving knife that you can buy in, I don't know, any
Habitat.
Any shop. The Habitat, it's not in business anymore, is
it? I don't know.
But in ironmongers, or any
an ironmonger,
any ferreteria.
God, blimey, governor.
But think about what you're saying.
Yeah.
Cut the tip of a blade off, right, and that is going to stop knife crime in the UK. How about banging up the people, catching the people that are walking around with knives and machetes and swords and things, and sticking them in prison?
Give them a caution. Say, by the way, next time I see you, that's got to be round.
No, I mean, be serious for a second.
No, sorry.
There's kids getting stabbed at a rate ridiculous. The situation is like 2 13-year-olds are going at each other in a school playground with knives.
I know.
But Where's the parents in all this? Where is someone taking responsibility for what their children are doing?
Well, cutting
the pointy end off a knife is not going to help.
A friend of mine's son, who was 15 at the time, said, "I don't want to go to that particular area because it's a bit stabby."
A bit stabby.
Well,
that wasn't a term we used when I was a kid. You know, if you had a row with someone, you had a little punch up, and that was the end of
it. Fight. That was it. And every teacher came in.
No one never pulled a knife. If my mum or dad, or my dad in particular, if I was to have a knife on me, he'd use a gun like everybody else in the neighbourhood.
Or the bagel.
It's
the off bagel.
Okay, well, we haven't got much time.
We've got 2 minutes, Michael.
Unwritten law. Why is it? It doesn't matter how many times you open a packet of pills, you always open the end where the instructions are folded around the tablets. Right?
And you got to do that funny thing with your hand to try and get out.
Yeah, it's always this booklet of this little tablets that meant to make you feel better with the instructions, and then you start reading the instructions.
Get more worried.
Right, and the side effects. Right, the side effects. I mean, I remember reading one. I was watching CNN News or Fox News where they have American adverts, and there was a thing about giving up smoking. Right, take this tablet and you'll give up smoking. Yeah. And one of the side effects was suicide.
If you're looking for a side effect, that's a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to say that's a bit on the pointy end.
Suicide. It's a harsh way of giving up smoking. Topping yourself. Right. What are we doing now?
No, I think we're going to have to say goodnight because we've only got 1 minute left. We've got 59 seconds. So, what are you up to this weekend apart from obviously...
I'm going to a lovely restaurant for lunch on Sunday.
All right.
Right. And found this restaurant. And
do you want to mention the name so that your stalkers can come and say hello?
Well, I can't remember.
Where will they be seating you?
Well, this is very
overlooking the motorhomes.
I don't mind the seating in this because wherever it is, it's all good seating.
I'm sure you're going to find that corner.
And to be honest with you, the food is so good. Oh, it's called Bite. Miraflores.
Ooh. Okay.
The food in there, Sunday lunch is probably the best I've had for a long time. Well, I'm sure if Dave Hutchins, because he likes a Sunday lunch. Okay. So... there you go. So now we know. So, okay, well, if you want to go and stalk El Grumpo, then Bite's going to be the place to be. Oh, we're going to run out of time. All right, bye. Bye. Stephen Ritson's up next. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday. Bye.